I do that over.
Welcome to the Safe Place for Toxic Masculinity Podcast. It's your boy, King Light Skin, in the flesh. What's up, coloreds?
So you're the only one that gets introduced now?
Right. This is why I ignored the shit out the computer.
I'm here with your boy, Push the God, Colored One, and my man's MCZ, Colored Two. What's up, black men?
Next.
What's up, nigga?
Ain't shit, man. No. Fucking long ass week. I'm very excited about this KD situation.
KD?
Yeah, I'm not.
For real?
What KD situation?
KD is in the Nets, nigga.
So
He's been a net for 2 years already.
Oh, shit. I'm very excited about the KD, Kyrie, James Harden situation. Big three situation.
I don't know that works the way that everyone thinks that it's going to work.
So what you're saying is we need Russell Westbrook.
Well,
I don't think that would work either. Like,
You think you got three ball hogging niggas?
no, of those three, the only one who doesn't have to have the ball in their hand all the time,
James Harden.
Kevin Durant. It's Kevin Durant.
So Kyrie's only effective.
If the ball is in his hand. Just like James
He's not
Harden.
a good point.
Neither
What
one
you
of
saying?
them. Neither one of them are catch and shoot players. They have to dribble out the shot clock to create space for themselves. Kevin Durant, you can give him the ball, pass it, he can put it up. They were saying that he's one of the most efficient players in the NBA. That on 12 shots he can give you 30 points.
Valid.
James and Kyrie are both volume shooters. They put up a lot of shots.
But you can't see a system
No.
working with James Harden fucking drawing fouls as a last resort if
He'd have to have the ball in his hand to do that. And if Kyrie is not going to give up the ball, how you going to get the ball in your hand? There's only one ball on the court. Now, if Kyrie doesn't come back, sure.
James Harden, Kevin Durant, 1-2 punch like old times.
And the difference is they're both different players, and James Harden not coming off the bench. Because in OKC, he was the sixth man.
Is he a two
Yes.
in the Nets?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
He's a two. They only moved him to the point because he always has the ball in his hand in
Yeah.
Houston.
That makes sense. I'm still excited about it, though. I think it could be like a Miami Heat situation.
They're
It's
favored
not.
to win the East.
Okay. We know it won't be LeBron and the boys.
it has nothing to do with
fucking-
that. Hating ass nigga. It don't have nothing to do with that.
King James the fucking second himself.
It don't have nothing to do with that, you fucking hater.
Nigga.
I just think because
It's
James
not.
Harden and Kevin
Not,
Durant
nigga.
are both
None of those
ball- I
niggas
mean,
compliment each other.
Yeah, like Kyrie and James Harden play similar games where they both have the ball in their hand to create their space.
Well, then they could pass the ball back and fucking forth. No?
How
Good
if
luck.
both of them feel like I need to be the one to have the ball in my hand to take the last shot?
Or to make the decision every play.
Well, now you got options.
One of them is going to have
the
to
first-year
concede
coach.
to the other.
Oh, yeah, the Steve Nash situation.
They already they really don't respect the coaching. They're like, we don't need a coach. Like that's what we don't need a coach.
And that fool said, "Oh, I'm gonna give them the ball. Let them figure it out."
I'll let them figure it out. That's Steve Nash's response. I'll let them figure it out.
He trusts in his team, man.
Listen, if they're not scoring 150 a night,
They're gonna
this
lose.
shit ain't gonna work.
Why don't they have to score 150?
Because none of them play defense either.
And to keep everybody happy.
Oh,
None of them
so
are
they can all drop
defensive-minded
40?
players.
Exactly.
Listen, if nobody of these three is willing to concede, niggas are not going to do what they think they're going to do. It's easier to win in the East than it is in the West.
Not no more. Since the Great Migration.
You think we're going to see faster paced East Side games?
I mean, maybe, but
Like, you mean like the West used to play?
Yeah.
Like, just... No.
So it's just a bunch of fast niggas coming to the East?
It's a bunch of guards. And point forward type niggas coming. They don't got them stretch fives coming and all that shit, so... Nah.
Who?
The stretch fives don't feel like they got to run from LeBron.
Who's the
All
center
them
for the
other niggas
Nets?
running from LeBron. KD.
He's not. He's gonna be.
He's gonna be. It's DeAndre Jordan, but
I mean,
is he
he's
the
nice
center? I thought he
though.
was a 4.
I think he plays 5.
DeAndre Jordan picks up them boards
Okay.
like crazy, like
Okay.
at Dwight Howard's level.
No, he doesn't. But okay.
He do.
He don't.
Nigga, I played with the nigga on 2K. He picks up them boards. You heard?
But it's been 4 years since he made an all-defense team.
He's got stiff competition.
In the East? On the Nets?
He's not who
He was on the Clippers before that.
Yeah, he's playing very well with the nigga like Chris Paul.
A true point.
So basically, we gotta figure out how to make Kyrie into a true point.
It's never gonna happen. The best bet is making Harden a point guard because he's actually a better passer than Kyrie.
So Kyrie is useless except to score, is what you're saying.
He plays great ISO ball. He's a decent pick and roller. Harden's a better pick and roller.
Yeah, I could agree with that.
Listen, I don't doubt that.
Do you think that they're a playoff team?
A playoff team?
Yeah.
like
course.
to make the playoffs?
What round? What round are we giving them with this solidification of the big three?
I mean, I felt like even before Harden came to the Nets that
They were gonna be in the
can
finals.
be in the top 4.
I feel like they lost their depth, but they can. I mean,
They didn't lose
you
a lot.
can't
Though.
bet against them.
They didn't lose
They
as
lost-
much as they could
They
have.
lost Karis LeVert and Dinwiddie because he's hurt. So they have no punch coming off the bench.
So it's basically niggas to hold it down while they rest.
Exactly. That's what they have now.
I mean, I still think,
KD played the whole damn game though.
and
he
he's
can't?
going to.
You say he can or he can't?
He can.
He's not going to
Why wouldn't he?
because that's not what he does.
He does play the whole fucking game.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
He does not.
He didn't do it in Golden State because he
doesn't do
didn't
it
have
anywhere.
to. He did it in OKC.
No, he did not.
How many minutes KD rests a game? 5, 6?
No,
I think he played like 35 minutes a game.
if that.
So you don't think he going?
I mean, that's where LeBron is now. LeBron averaged like 34 minutes a game.
Niggas getting old.
I mean, he's still a dominant player, though.
Yeah. Just not for 48.
I mean, but,
There's no reason for him to
nigga,
play
if
the
I put
minutes.
up 40 and we got the lead, well, I got to keep going.
That's true.
The rest of the team here. What we pay y'all millions of dollars for?
There's just no reason for him to do it at this moment. They're winning. They got 3 losses. They got the best record. No reason
And-
for him to put up all the minutes.
And they I think that they got better over the quote unquote off season that they had this year. I think
was the off season like 1 month?
95 days or something.
Yeah, it's like 2.5 months, something like that.
Well,
Because the season started December 22nd was opening night.
okay. I'm still excited. I want to see a game or two.
Harden coming to take all your hoes, man. You ain't get fit to have no hoes.
That niggas was ragging on him because he looked bad overweight in some video.
Nigga, I swore that nigga was wearing a fat suit though.
Bro,
I seen that picture.
there's a
But
fucking
the way it looked like he's wearing a fat suit because they all wear like protective armor underneath their jersey. It looked like he just put a gut in there, my nigga. I'm
Being
like,
funny.
Yeah, he didn't. I don't know. To me, it looked fake, but because I remember when Melo was on the Knicks, he wore like some armor shit that made him look a little heavier, and then you would see him in like some practice shit where he wasn't wearing it, and he would look slimmer, and that's what it looked like, bro. I don't know.
bro, this fucking photo, it's fucking hilarious though. Like
I seen it.
the nigga, it looked like he pulled a finesse though. Like, nah, I show you I could still drop 30, 40 buckets fat. Right? Because he only did that for the first 2 games. The next 4, it's like, I think his last game in Houston, he scored 16 points.
I mean, whatever. You
He
went out.
probably
You
didn't
went
score
out.
that low since he was in OKC.
Nah, he's had some shit nights, bro.
It's-
That nigga be going 0 for 30 sometime, bro. That nigga,
I don't think that this is the best move for him, though. I think had he went to Miami, I think he makes Miami better because now it brings a star to a team
what is
that
Miami
has
going
that
to give
dog.
up for him?
I mean,
Miami didn't have anything to give Houston to make that attractive. I mean, even though Houston
never
didn't
know.
get shit anyway, but
yeah, like I think they got 4 number 1 draft picks, and the shit involved 4 teams. It was a 4-team trade, and Oladipo don't want to be in Houston.
you don't.
No.
He said this. Mm-hmm. What did he say? I didn't see this.
So I think he has a year left on his contract. So he'll play out,
Right.
and then he's looking to get out of there. I don't know what it is about Houston that players don't want to be there. James Harden
No
don't want to
tax,
be
bro.
there. And what's this nigga's name?
James Harden didn't want to be there because of all the changes. The owner changed, GM. It was a whole swap. No different coach. It was a whole swap on him.
But
So I could get how a player want to get out of there, but somebody coming in new before they even give it a chance, they're like, I want to get out of here.
the quarterback in Houston don't want to be there either. For the Texans,
They him dirty,
it's like, yeah, it's like, what's going on in Houston, bro?
and they were talking shit about him.
Like they open outside, like outside stadiums is packed, and you don't want to be there.
And ain't no state tax.
We gonna see, man. I still think that they'll be able to make the playoffs. They may even be able to win the East.
I mean, I don't see them not winning the East, but
I felt like they could win the East before James got there.
yeah, for sure.
Now, if they can figure it out and like everyone sticks to the roles that they agree to have, because someone's gonna have to concede. Like so that's the only way that it works. If they don't concede, like they can hang it up, because the same shit that happened in Houston with Russ is gonna happen here. Y'all seen the 2 games yesterday?
Packers? I didn't watch it.
Yeah, so it was the Bills and the Ravens and the Packers, and I can't remember who the fuck they played. It was a good game though.
Packers played the Rams.
Yeah, that was a good game. Drew Brees, he's playing right now, and they're up.
They playing the Bucks, right?
Yeah, they're up right now, 6-3. But Aaron Rodgers looked mad comfortable out there yesterday. Like, he didn't get too much pressure. I don't think he was sacked at all.
Aaron Donald didn't put that pressure to him?
Bro, like, he started tussling with the offensive lineman because he could not get through. Like, you can see his frustration because the guards and the centers, they was not letting, like, Aaron Rodgers looked comfortable all game throwing the ball. He didn't have to force anything. Had mad time. And then, that game ended 32-18 in favor of Aaron Rodgers and the Packers. Yesterday, Lamar Jackson, he let me down, man. I just felt that they would win after being able to hold Derrick Henry and the Titans. They held him to 40 total yards, 40 rushing yards, Derrick Henry. No one has been able to do that to that man all season.
For the last couple seasons.
Right? and last year, that's the same team that knocked them out.
Right.
Lamar Jackson didn't have the 2 or 3 weeks off like he did last year. They came into the game, held Derrick Henry and the Titans. They played the Bills last night. Now, the Bills were doing their thing this season. I think they surprised a lot of people with their performance. But you look at what they were able to do, what the Ravens were able to do to the Titans, you figure, okay, they found a stop for the run. They pass defense is pretty decent. I'm not going to say that this is going to be a walk in the park, but this is a game you should walk away with. I think Lamar Jackson went out with a concussion.
Yeah, I don't remember what quarter it was, though.
And for a while, the game was pretty close. But this is like his third season, and he just can't seem to win big games.
He got hurt.
Okay, so let's say we give him that for this playoff run. What happened last year when you were the number one overall? You guys had the best record in the NFL. Y'all were running over all of the teams, and the Titans came and smoked y'all. They didn't just win. They blew y'all out. They almost shut y'all out last year. He hasn't been able to beat Mahomes. I think this season he lost to the Steelers, a game that he should have won. It's like that's a division game. Like, that's a big rivalry. You got to be able to win those.
Gets a pass from me.
Got to be able to win those, bro.
No, he's young, man.
I
got to go through some shit. He got to live through some shit. He got to go through some losses. And defense got to play defense.
That too. But I also think that if he threw the ball a little more, he'd be even more of a threat. We already know that he can outrun most of the people on the field. I don't think that there's a DB that can catch him. But if all you have is your feet to rely on, at some point we're going to be able to stop that. Because he got an arm. He just doesn't throw the ball.
He's not that accurate.
I mean, Vic wasn't either. But Vic had a powerful arm. And he had
a powerful arm. But he didn't throw that often either. People said that he ran too much as well.
And he did. But you should take note of the people who played before you, because Vic's body ain't the same.
True, but if it's something you can't do, like if you can't,
but you can. Like,
listen, if he can't throw on the run, he can't throw on the run. He's not Mahomes.
No, and I get that, but you're fast enough where you can outrun everybody and set yourself, and you can set and throw the ball. He's just that fast.
Maybe he's not that aware. Maybe he's not aware enough to know to get the fuck up out of there.
Maybe you should be a halfback. Or
sounds
receiver.
Racist to me.
Word.
Yo, are we including the other folks in our podcast still?
I don't know what I'm talking about.
Oh, you talking about a
These
sponsor?
uptown niggas, yeah. he ain't respond back yet, right?
No, and I'm not going to harass him.
Oh yeah, because he doesn't like to be harassed.
Well,
That's what he said.
Well, I don't give a fuck about none of that. But you haven't kept up your end of the bargain.
Damn, nigga. That's toxic masculinity. It is not a safe place for that shit because I don't want to fucking smell it.
Didn't you just fart 3 seconds ago?
You in a corner, the tightest of corners. That shit ain't got no choice but to bounce off the walls in my face.
You'll be okay, nigga. You're a big boy.
Fuck.
Tuck your nose in your shirt, nigga.
A little ass gas ain't never killed nobody.
That is toxic for real.
Yeah, but
Here you complaining and shit.
yeah, son didn't he didn't keep up his end of the bargain. Like we kept up our end. There's motherfucking 10 episodes.
That was y'all nigga's business partner.
And we don't have anything to show for it, and he got paid. I ain't mad.
Me neither. I was just asking. Because, you know, niggas start conversations with me and always want to finish them with this nigga.
But that's my biggest complaint, because it's like, my nigga, you're asking me about stuff, assuming that we have conversations about what y'all spoke about. If you wanted me to know, you'd have told me.
Because we don't.
Don't what?
Have conversations about what the fuck. The nigga don't be talking to me. I introduce Push to some niggas, they don't talk to me no more. They don't talk to Push.
And I don't know why. 'Cause I don't be talking to these niggas.
But I'm like,
Why? Because I'm an asshole?
that's the least of it.
Whatever. So yeah.
We'll save that spot for
for Cash App when they ready to pay us that Joe Budden money.
Yeah.
word.
I'm with it. In the meanwhile, if you listening to this fucking podcast and you ain't subscribed, I'm gonna beat you in your fucking head. It's on site. Niggas is on the incline. We need all our supporters to put that work in.
Right.
Big facts.
Word. It's free to support, son.
Huh?
It's free to support.
Free money.
We ain't ask you to buy shit.
Yo, look at this.
None of that.
So the nigga Polar Bear, I fucking hit him and told
Your
him.
Libra brother? Your Libra brother?
Yeah, he's not a Libra. Well,
Yes, he is.
yeah, October 8th, 7th, 18th. Yeah, he is. I can't believe Polar Bear's a Libra.
Mm-hmm. Yes, nigga, all Libras hate you. What do you mean?
Do they?
Okay. Do you know any Libras that don't hate you? Or that you get along with?
I get along with girl Libras.
No, you don't.
Name one that don't fuck with
Freckles.
me. She's a Libra?
Yes. I think you have the same birthday.
She just want to be my baby mom.
Nigga, that bitch hated you. What a passion.
Maybe it's my Virgo moon and rising.
Go ahead, King.
But I don't like Virgos, niggas. I don't like Virgos.
What's your all
I
of
don't like
Go ahead. You want to
niggas.
know your whole breakdown? Keep going.
I really that Virgo moon and rising shit might be fake because I don't know what time I was born.
Oh yeah, that's all.
I literally been texting my mother like every 3 days, like, can you please find the time that I was born? Call a hospital.
Nigga, I was born on 803 at 803.
That's synchronicity right there.
I think the doctor just fucked up. It was like, yeah, 803.
Like,
Today's
fuck
the
it.
date, 803. I think he fucked up, put the date at the time.
So I've sent this nigga the link like, nigga, subscribe to the fucking podcast. He goes, I don't fuck with podcasts. I said, subscribe and share the link, dickhead. He said, I don't support my friends. Subscribed and shared. I even tapped the bell. He said, when can I be on the podcast? I said, whenever you want, I guess. He said, I could speak on how I was raised to fear the black man and be scared of the black man. I said, nigga, the podcast ain't centered around black power. Shut the fuck up. He said, to this day, I still get scared when I enter a black neighborhood and when a brother is approaching me. I hate this nigga.
Fucking retarded.
Oh, shit. So, did you get an iPhone yet?
No. Should I?
Yes.
Why?
We need to be on these clubhouse streets together.
You don't want me to.
No, I do.
You don't.
Nah, this nigga be pinging me at 11 o'clock like that's not bedtime.
Yo, niggas be on that shit. I'm taking a hiatus right now. Friday was my last room.
This nigga pinged me on Friday and wasn't in the room.
Wait, what? Which one?
Whatever room you pinged me to join. And I
I
joined
might have
it,
been bouncing back and forth.
and you wasn't in there. I'm like,
Yeah, I seen you join one room for all of
Is
3
there-
seconds. Oh, it was that room. I seen you join it. I was in there.
Is there a level of like tact that you got to have when you enter these rooms?
No. I mean, you
I
just.
guess it depends on the room.
It depends
be
on the room
myself.
and who's moderating it. Like in the group of people that I fuck with on
Can
there.
I talk on there like we have phone conversations? Like when I be having bars?
Yeah.
I'm scared.
Hell yeah,
In-
nigga.
nah,
it's
in them Hunger
valid.
Game rooms?
In the Hunger
In
Games,
the Hunger Games rooms,
You
nigga,
could go
that shit
ham.
would fit right in.
you could go.
Some
ham.
of the other ones are a little more structured, where like if you have the floor, like you have the floor. Excuse me, but they have like, oh, no bashing women and shit like that. Like a lot of the time they have whatever formula criteria for a room. They talk about it like, all right, look, we got one person at a time. Hunger Games rooms is a free for all, bro.
You got an invite stash for me?
Yeah, facts, nigga.
Maybe I'll go get one.
Tiffany, I don't know if it's. I haven't verified it, but multiple people on Clubhouse mentioned that Tiffany Haddish was in the
She has a room.
on the shit talking about Hunger Games. Like, why are these niggas bringing up my name in the Hunger Games room? Because apparently she had like some breakdown or something where
I don't know.
let me actually find that real quick. Tiffany Haddish gonna hate me.
Are you the Hunger Games?
No, I'm with Hunger Games. That's my man.
So that's your gang.
My man Brandon, aka Dr. B.
Dr. B.
He calls himself a cardiologist. Heartbreaker. Because everybody's on. If you would get it if you were on Clubhouse. Everybody makes these bios where they have like these resume rundowns or whatever. And everybody is CEO. Everybody is a mental health therapist. Everybody is a fucking relationship coach, life coach. Everybody,
Connector.
everybody Kevin Samuels. So, Brandon was like, nigga, I'm Dr. B now.
Okay. Seems legit.
But, yeah, so Tiffany Haddish was apparently on like late night. And she was like, why are people in there mentioning my name for? Nah, 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 nah. So, yeah, I mean, it's different. Like, the Hunger Games shit is cool because it's different from most of the rooms on there. Like,
How did you get put onto this Hunger Games?
well, I fuck with Brandon. So
How
I
do
met
you know Brandon?
through Clubhouse. So like in the beginning where it was only a couple of niggas on there, we happened to jump in rooms together. A lot of us. And then we started
So
like
you was early on Clubhouse?
not that early. Apparently niggas been on that shit since fucking September or
I think it came out in like last summer. Like right, I think it actually came out when the pandemic hit.
a
Like
couple of
Marches.
people were saying like they were on it. Like,
But it initially started for like tech niggas. There were only tech niggas in there trying to like
developers.
yeah, basically trying to, put their ideas together to figure out shit, blah, blah. And then it started to do the invite thing. And then, so those circles
Yeah.
were in it first.
And it's still in beta. So you still got the whole
But it's
invite.
It's on its way out.
They keep making these little updates and shit and whatever. Like I said, I'm on hiatus right now because niggas is doing cornball shit in there. Like,
It's simping?
going and reporting, like, our rooms are like,
What do you think is going to happen next week?
like when I get back on.
Yeah.
nobody's doing it to me per se, but I'm in the line of fire, like, because I fuck with the people that I fuck with, right? So, there's like a couple of girls. So we had this. I don't want to mention her name, but when she hear this, she gonna know that I'm talking about her.
Right, that's legit.
she was.
I mean, there's a bleep button, but whatever.
She was fucking with us, right, in the beginning, and at some point, one of the guys that I roll with on that shit, his name is Mr. Let Go. He's emotional attachment strategist. Right, he got his YouTube shit. He be like rivaling Kevin Samuels and stuff. And
He's a who? Now?
Huh?
He's a what now?
He's an emotional attachment strategist. He's in that relationship coach lane.
What the fuck is that exactly?
Ask him. I don't know.
You ask him. It's your friend.
I done heard the nigga like break it down and stuff like that.
What does he say?
Apparently there are specific emotional attachment types, and he's good at determining those and helping you through your
So he breaks down the zodiac sign.
not zodiacs. I said emotional attachment. So there's like emotional attachment types. Like he gave us an overview. There's like the avoidant. Like you can tell someone's emotional attachment type by the way they act as an infant. So, I'm trying to think of the example you're saying. If you take a toy, a baby, all right, you in the room with the baby, with your baby. You pull out some toys for the baby to play with. The baby starts playing with the toys and you leave the room. All right? Depending on, so you leave the room, somebody, you say, tell Push, go watch your baby for me while I take care of this or whatever. The baby, once it realizes that you aren't in the room, is going to start crying and then react a certain way. How he reacts when you come back in the room can tell his emotional attachment type. So when the baby starts crying and shit, you're going to come back in the room and the baby may resume playing with the toys and ignore you. The baby may completely abandon the toys and be stuck at your hip like, nigga, you left me, you ain't never, now I gotta keep my eyes on you because you might leave me, right? Or the baby may take the toys and want to play with you so he could keep his eyes on you and pay attention to his toys.
So those are only three options?
That was the three that he
Okay, what if he doesn't cry?
If he doesn't cry, then that's...
fuck, Push, come on. Come on, nigga, get in here.
He's a serial killer.
Like something to that effect. So there's the avoidant, and there's a couple other types. I don't want to misnomer them, but based on how he reacts, you could tell that, and it carries up until when you're an adult. So if you do some shit to a girl or a guy,
this way type shit.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
So so he's like abrasive when he speaks. He's real like direct and blunt, kind of in the theme of Kevin Samuels, but in a different way, but in the same type of abrasive, direct, yeah,
telling.
So
regardless of how much it hurts, type shit.
This girl that used to rock with us in the beginning, she was all over all our rooms before. Mr. Let Go pissed her off one night, basically telling her about herself, like based on some shit that she had described in a moment of vulnerability to the conversation. And she hated the nigga after that, right? So she comes into one of our rooms a couple of days later, and I guess she hadn't addressed him, but she was running around Clubhouse like making rooms about the nigga and whatever. So she pops into one of our rooms, and she just violates this nigga. Like she just interrupt the whole conversation, get up on stage, and start screaming and yelling about how he's a piece of shit. And then there was my boy Brandon, the one that does the Hunger Games. She came into another room with him. She talked about people in his family dying, like just violating, like on some.
Talking about Let Go or.
She did it with Let Go, and she did it with Brandon.
So she violated both of them.
Yeah, in two separate rooms, 2 different nights. Mm-hmm. And after that, everybody in the group just kind of like nobody said nothing. Like we all acknowledged that she was being a fucking like disrespectful piece of whatever, but we just kind of left it alone. And then people kind of just you're not with the cool kids no more. So as a result of that, you know, she makes like we'll make rooms. And she'll look at the title.
And
she might make a response room, and then be in there fucking talking about niggas when she wasn't even a part of the conversation.
Right.
But lately, she's been like just lurking in everybody's room. So she'll pop in, be in the audience. You see her down there like, bitch, niggas trying to avoid you. But I'm pretty sure she
start inviting that bitch to talk.
her and this other girl who also has a problem with Mr. Let Go. These girls they're like reporting. I'm pretty sure they're reporting, you know, the girls that roll with us, because the girls will like, in feminine esteem, like defend our points based on their perspectives, and women don't like that shit because you know when they get on their code shit, and you know it's like, oh, you're fucking betraying women in front of men. They act like it's a cardinal sin or whatever. So
And that's when bitches start talking about, I'm from Brooklyn, drop your ad.
yeah.
I'm like, all right, this is where I exit.
So, long story short, like one of the girls that fuck with us, her whole account got suspended. Other people are getting warnings and stuff. And so niggas just like, you know what? This is a result of them not being able to move the way that we move. Like they want to do the same shit that we do now that they dislike whatever we're doing, but they don't want to do it with us. And so I guess when if you're trying to be down but you can't be down, I guess you go against and try to, you know, move ahead of the people that you can't be down with. I don't know. But we never even spoke about it. Nobody said she couldn't be down per se, but she made herself look like an asshole. And then she went and started trying to do her own thing. But the fact of the matter is, you're just not that interesting, or you just don't have that much to give over to people. So they not, you know, we do a room, there's 200 to 400 people in there type shit. So people just looking, and they see the same people in the same rooms all the time, and those are the rooms that are popping, and they get upset. So take a couple days. Everybody is, for the most part, you know, and let them have a spot for a couple days, and then go back and do what we do. But it's dope still. It's pretty dope. I just don't. I mean, the same shit that happens on every social media, don't you know? Like, the cloudy niggas get the niggas below them fucking bothering them and doing all type of cornball shit and trolling and whatever else. But it's like, nigga, this shit ain't out of beta yet. Can you relax? Just wait till the app is on a world stage so you can organically grow your fucking hating ass following.
But I'm working on doing that right now so that when it's out of beta,
we already on.
I'm lit. Yeah, this shit is dumb long, right?
The hell? I got like 3 hairs.
And it always stick up, bro.
Yeah, I see.
Like, nigga, I'll brush it, and it should go.
It's because it's always moving.
Like alfalfa. I need to cut it.
But word.
Got a
real
6-inch long, 6-inch long soul patch.
Yo,
I'm still waiting for mine. I got 3 hairs.
Because you ain't got no soul, you ginger.
We still waiting for his stash to grow in.
Yeah. Yo, and that's the number one thing, bitch. Yo. Let me fucking say an unpopular opinion on that shit. Bitch is like, I'm not talking to no nigga with no mustache. Your beard don't connect.
Yo, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Bro.
I'm not talking to no light-skinned nigga who beard don't connect. Fuck out of here.
You better go get some Hims for your lip, nigga. Stop playing.
Word.
I just put myself on mute.
Beijing,
Like, you got it.
You bowed out gracefully.
Yeah, I would
Get that Beijing
Fuck.
on your shit. Know what I mean?
Go back to homeboy, nigga. He gonna Beijing you.
Why you gotta? Nigga have you with the full fucking Beijing pork chops, everything, nigga. That my bathtub.
Do you have a
was
picture
black.
of that? Do you have a picture? Of
Yeah, that is bad funny.
Oh man.
I look like fucking Elvis.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. This facial hair shit ain't all it's cracked up to be.
Why say?
Like maintaining this shit, bro.
I mean, you in your J. Cole shit right now.
I'm looking for someone to lock my hair.
Just keep letting it grow. Trust me, I did this so you don't have
My
to
nigga.
endure the bullshit later.
My nigga.
Trav did that, so hopefully you won't have to
We'll
go
have
through
to
that.
go through that.
It's either lock it or I'm cutting it.
But it gotta grow a little bit more.
Yeah, but just find
How
something else
how
to
many
do
how
with
many how many you
What
try
does
to
it do
have?
with this little shit? Oh my God.
Dominican nigga used the whole box of the whole jar of Beijing. over
First
that
of all, your hair ain't even black.
Exactly.
Nigga. That's the shit. Seeing you with black ass hair.
Bro.
Oh man,
Son, you look like you could be out of one of them black exploitation.
that nigga looks straight Dominican.
Yo,
Nah.
I went to a
That nigga-
bashment last night.
He just wanted to use that shit.
Like one of them Jamaican bashments shit, the backyard shits.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as I walked up, the nigga goes, nigga, I was meeting a girl there and one of her friends. So the nigga that, be in the spot or whatever. So the nigga's like, yeah, so, what's up, Poppy? I'm like, what do you mean, Poppy? He goes, bro, the Spanish esteem. He's like, the Spanish energy is here. I'm like, what the fuck?
Been telling you, nigga.
He
Nigga,
been
I had
telling
on
you
my
that
little
shit for
plaid,
years, bro.
my plaid suit with a blazer. That's Spanish?
He been telling you that shit for years, too.
I've been telling you, use a Spanish nigga, bro.
Nigga, fuck that bullshit. I done seen Jamaican niggas dress how I dress all the time. I seen African niggas dress how I dress. Why is that designated for Spanish niggas?
Because them niggas be dark skinned at doing that. You can't.
Oh my God.
Colorism, man.
You gone fucking buy into the colorist shit?
It is though. It exists, nigga. I'm not buying it. It exists.
So
It is what it is.
automatically, because I'm yellow, I don't get to.
You look a little Spanishish, nigga. You having the curls. You got the. You know what I mean?
You never seen black people? Black people got curls, nigga. The fuck? Because I'm yellow? That's discriminatory. My pronouns are real nigga.
I'm just telling you what it is, man. If you don't accept it for what it is, it's just you have a hard
shit-
time.
I'm going to keep fucking telling niggas to fuck off. That's what I'm going to keep doing.
That might work.
That shit is crazy. The discriminatory practices of the people.
I've been telling you, man.
Nigga said the Spanish energy is here.
It is.
Dread
And
nigga.
I've been telling you this for how long?
That is disrespectful. So what do I got to dress like? To be accepted in my own fucking community. I'm sitting up here putting in all this work for the people.
Loosen the pants, bro.
Nah.
Just a little. Just a smidge, bro.
I don't want no ruffles in my pants.
I hear what you're saying, right? But that's why people say what they say. If
Nah,
my
I don't
shits
think- I don't think
it's a tight
painted
pants.
on.
I don't think it's a tight pants.
almost.
You just a Spanish nigga, man.
Listen, bro.
You got curly hair.
I can't have
You got a
curls.
Spanish nigga haircut.
A Spanish nigga hair. I have a taper.
Now you do.
I always got a taper or a
you don't.
mohawk. You gonna say mohawks the Spanish nigga shit too?
No.
I'm about to just grow my dreads back. Everybody was like, all right, that's
You be
this is
dressing
black.
like you in
Everybody
Saint-
thought I
like-
was Jamaican when I had dreads. People are fucking stupid.
What is them niggas that
You
wear all
Jamaican?
white? What's them niggas that wear all white? You looking like one of them Spanish niggas.
The Santos?
Yeah, that's what you be looking like. Wearing your white jeans with your
With the
white
shoes.
with the exactly with the white road stompers.
I would do white on whites. I do white on white
You have
once
a
in a
white
while.
V-neck white pants,
Dumb tight.
white
like
jeans
Like
with the
the
white
Dominican
road
niggas
stompers, my
in
nigga.
You ODing.
You ain't have a pair of white road stompers?
I've never had a pair of white road stompers. Never, ever, ever.
Do I gotta make you want me to make a phone call?
You can make a phone call.
But what?
We can phone them in.
But what?
I never had no white
Yes,
road
you did,
stompers.
nigga. Yes, you did.
I'm about to phone this Polar Bear. Polar Bear would know.
He probably got a picture wearing your shit somewhere.
I had gray.
You've had every color.
I never
white
had
was
white.
one of them,
I
nigga.
never had
Oh,
white.
God.
Niggas bugging. Set this shit up, bro. Oh man. White on white on white.
Yo,
White
yes.
fucking pointy shoes.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Have you ever seen white pony shoes?
I haven't, but just knowing how he get down.
Y'all talking about the
Nigga.
stripper picture? I had
No.
on purple shoes in that one where I was on the stripper pole.
There's a picture of it, but I don't know where it is. It might be on your Instagram.
Nah, I revamped the Instagram.
You calling?
I'm about to.
Oh, so you took all the Spanish nigga pictures down off your Instagram?
Yeah,
I took like 8 years of pictures down off of the Instagram, bro.
That was your run.
Instagram is a premium experience right now.
Oh, is it?
That was your run, bro.
All right, I might have been a little Spanish-ish in
Bing,
college.
Bing, bing, bing,
And
bing,
and
bing, bing.
years after.
Yo, you're exact. That's an exaggeration. Let's see what this nigga.
Would he hear all of us?
Yeah.
You should.
Nice. Come on, buddy.
Your call has been for.
I seen
This
he put
nigga.
James Winston in too.
Nigga Drew Brees like,
Listen,
this is light work.
and
Like,
y'all.
Jameis, handle my light work.
On Brady.
So
Didn't the Nick? Ain't that where he came from? Jameis Winston came from Tampa.
Oh, that's right.
He was the quarterback
Yeah.
last season.
Nigga
It's
had
like,
50
hey.
touchdowns, 50 interceptions,
Like, hey, you ain't like the way them niggas. Go ahead.
5,500 yards.
Show them what they missed out on.
That nigga stat line is crazy though.
He led the league.
Nigga,
in
without
interceptions.
Nigga, without interceptions, that's an MVP.
Yeah, but nigga, how you have double the interceptions?
Yes,
that you have?
usually if you have 50 interceptions, you got like 5-10 touchdowns. The nigga had 50 touchdowns, 50 interceptions, 50 something hundred yards.
nigga, but nigga, them interceptions negate the motherfucking touchdowns.
Right, but I'm saying if he could have not did as
He
many
would still
interceptions,
had his job in Tampa.
he would have still had a job, and he would have been at least number 2 in MVP. Maybe even won the MVP.
I think with 50, I think he beats Lamar
What?
with 50
touchdowns?
touchdowns.
I think it was like damn near 50 touchdowns. For 46 or some shit, but he had like 40 something intos too. He deserves a job, but whatever.
So, I've decided that I'm giving the streets back to the streets.
Care to elaborate?
Why are you getting too many booty calls?
I mean,
Be getting used like a piece of meat.
yeah, I don't really like.
You don't like feeling like a piece of meat.
I don't. I guess I'm too light skinned. Nigga, this shit disrespectful.
You feel used and abused, son.
It's how it be, bro.
Yo, the text messages that I be receiving, all types of nights of the night, all types of times of the night, just outrageous. And it's very hard balancing this shit. Like, and everybody that did it back in the days used to act like this shit was the most fun shit. It's not even fun.
Not
The
when you-
only
it's
fun
not-
part,
It's not fun when you're 30, nigga.
I guess so. Cause like it's like, you know, one joint is already super demanding as far as attention and energy goes. All right. Even if
she
it's
don't know she's the one.
not, I'm not even talking about,
But you be
even if
telling
she's
them
not a
you love them
girlfriend.
and
No,
they don't
see,
want.
I don't do that. I don't
no
do
more.
that. I never did it. Don't get me wrong. I'm a charming ass Negro, but
Right.
I have long. I might have did it when I was like in college. And shit. You know what I'm saying?
Love you, baby.
Like, nah.
I
you
love
know
you,
what I'm
girl.
saying?
You're the only one, girl.
Exactly, that type of shit. But I have not done that for years, nigga. Like, years. I might be too nice to a bitch and the bitch just assume. You know what I'm saying? But, you know.
Get her on the phone.
I live this nigga.
You want to call somebody, guy?
I be omitting. What
The
do they
phone
call it?
won't even do a whole
Lying
ring.
by omission. You just don't say what you don't want
Omission of
niggas
guilt?
to know.
Yeah, I guess.
So, you know what I'm saying? And that's how my text things be too. Like, y'all seen my post on Instagram?
I did.
I never knew I was going to be anybody's close friends. I thought I was too old for this.
I never knew that I would have to make one, but I didn't want the bitches to see it.
I understand.
I had to.
No, I get it.
I had to remove them. There's quite a few that never got wind of it. I was like, ooh, close friends comes in handy for this one.
What the chat for, bro?
This is true.
I mean, not if you want to be a little more widespread.
Yeah. I was, you know what I'm saying? For the joints that ain't made the team yet, let them know what's going on in-house for a minute. Are my methods going to prove disastrous?
Not necessarily.
Because you know how it is.
It depends, bro.
It depends on who we talking about.
As long as they don't think you love them, you'll be fine.
Women automatically assume that I'm a hoe, so I guess I just confirm that with that for those people. But yeah, bitch would just be hitting you up like, yo, you sleep? Like, what?
Getting that you up text.
Meanwhile, I'm already entertaining, so yeah.
So at that point, you got to make a decision.
Now I gotta lie.
No, you ain't got to lie. What you lying for?
I'm falling asleep.
But why are you lying?
I am falling asleep. I ain't mentioned. Here goes the lie by omission. I ain't mentioned that I just got my soul snatched. You know what I'm saying? So I'm falling asleep. I'm literally falling asleep.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I need a girlfriend. Trap, King Light Skin, giving the streets back to the streets in 2023.
So you still moving to Atlanta?
Taking applications.
Atlanta's
Atlanta's looking more and more attractive.
You're going to get a boyfriend out there.
Oh, yeah, niggas. Why does everybody say that?
It's gonna be you, Uncle Clifford, and
You think I'm gonna turn into a DL nigga or some shit? That's crazy.
Nah, that's not what I'm saying.
no,
I'm
man. He's just saying that slim
Yo,
pickings on the women.
What do you mean slim pickings on the women?
Not slim.
oh,
pickings,
slim
but-
pickings for the women,
right?
Because niggas is out there doing nasty shit.
There's too many rich niggas in Atlanta. You don't want to go there,
Bro, ain't that like
Too many rich niggas.
the HIV hot
I'm
spot?
going there to get rich. Fuck you mean?
Not find a wife though.
Ain't Atlanta the HIV hotspot?
You said not finding a wife for men,
I'm just saying.
but then the men be like crossing sides of the fence.
that's what I'm saying.
Damn. But Atlanta is very attractive right now. Like,
I hear you.
So you're not thinking about no other cities at the moment?
no.
You sure?
Nah, nigga might go out west for a little while.
Check it out, West.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga might.
I mean, Harden just left. You know what I'm saying? Might be something nice. You know what I mean? You might want to drop in over there.
Listen, bro.
They get
The out of towners are tempted a nigga. Shout out to out of towners.
I mean, you might just forget it.
Like, don't set me up, my nigga.
I'm not.
This week's events, it like just happened. It's too soon. The fuck. But you know, I really think my wife is in the South.
So
South-
first she's on Clubhouse.
Southeast?
Huh?
Southeast?
I don't know, just somewhere in the South with a Southern accent, and when they get mad, they be like, "The fuck."
That was a bad impression.
The fuck.
I don't know if you trying to impersonate a honky or what.
Here go Polar Bear. Yo.
Why you sound like an operator?
Yo, you on the pod. Don't say no bullshit. But Marcus got a question for you.
Yo, Polar Bear.
Hold on. I haven't seen Marcus in ages.
Yo, you listening?
Yeah, I hear you.
Didn't Travis used to wear a white V-neck with a white pair of pants, jeans, and white roach stompers?
Absolutely.
Yo, you never see me with no fucking.
He didn't even have to think about it. Nigga, that was your shit. What are you talking about?
Don't forget the gold blazer.
I used to call you
came out
Gold
the house
Dust.
looking like gold dust.
The gold blazer with no shirt under.
You look like a 300-pound gold dust.
Listen, you never see me in no white fucking roach stomper.
Yo, you had the white shoes, bro.
I was contemplating buying a pair of them shits like a month ago.
You have them.
I've never had
deep in
white
your closet.
white
You got a
roach.
pair in there.
You look like you just flew in from Puerto Plata.
Yo, Polar Bear, I love you, bro. You are confirming all my points right now. I appreciate you.
This nigga. Yeah, we was talking about how I have Spanish nigga energy apparently.
You have a whole bunch of that.
Whatever, white boy. I'll holler at you later.
Later, PB.
All right. Later.
Yo, it ain't even take him that long to absolutely. And don't forget the gold blazer.
The gold blazer is not Spanish nigga shit. I don't give a fuck.
We gonna
That's
look for
swag.
some photos. We gonna look for some photos.
They are because he would make sure.
No, I'm just saying.
I didn't like taking pictures back then.
For clickbait for the pod. We got some clickbait. We just need to find the photo. we coordinate with Polar
We're gonna have to do a Trapper Dari Fits page.
Yo, that actually might work. Trap Fits. That Joe Budden Fits page, bro. I still want to meet whoever runs that page, my nigga. If I find out that it's Joe Budden, my nigga, I'm like, you're a fucking genius.
I don't think it's him, but I think he has like one of his
people.
assistants that do his social media shit.
Yeah,
that does that shit. That's what I think. But.
That shit be fucking hilarious.
But then I think not because sometimes he really be tight about some of the shit they be saying. So I don't know.
I mean, it could be. They could have been like, "Oh, nah, Joe, you was out of pocket. I'm about to flame you."
They be like, "Yo, look at Joe Budden."
Unless he really gives them all the leeway in the world to say and do whatever they want.
Look at nasty pump him up. Joe
See,
Budden
that's the thing about it.
in his
kind of violate him.
In his Assassin's Creed bag.
I don't know if a grown man could just allow a nigga he knows to talk to him like that and still pay him and employ him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm paying you to disrespect the shit on me like this.
That should be
a roast, bro.
Every day,
a daily roast, bro. Keep you humble,
nigga. That shit. Every time I pass one, it should be having me crying. This nigga really dresses like funny though. My nigga, I never seen so many baggy and tight combinations in my life. Like, if you gonna be tight, be tight. You can't wear a football jersey and some skinny jeans.
Y'all be on some similar shit with the sweaters, nigga.
Oh, like the
mock neck, V-neck, weird sweaters.
I like them shit.
It's some light skin nigga shit.
I guess.
Some light skin Spanish nigga energy shit.
Make no mistake about it.
What's up?
Oh, nigga tried to argue about that shit last night because the Jamaican nigga at the Bachelor was calling me light skin, right? I'm like, nigga, you can't lie. Light skinned niggas been the real niggas forever. We the real niggas. That shit is a flaunt. Historically.
Where?
Historically.
Where?
Huey P. Newton, Malcolm X.
So do you want me to start naming dark skinned niggas that on the opposite end?
The light skinned niggas always been the real niggas.
Don't say
Sean
the
King,
real niggas.
that was a joke.
Don't say the real niggas as if y'all been carrying the torch of black people for.
Do we not go the hardest?
Y'all go hard.
You think that niggas just go hard because of colorism?
No, I say that as a joke. Like, y'all light skinned, so y'all gotta go hard. No, I say that as a joke. But they're light skinned niggas that give it up proper.
Light skinned niggas.
But don't say as if y'all are the end all be all.
Listen,
don't look at me like that, nigga.
You know what's funny? Like that you saying this. So I just watched One Night in Miami on Amazon Prime. Regina King just directed that. It's Sam Cooke, Muhammad Ali, Jim Brown, and Malcolm X together one night in Miami when Ali beats Sonny Liston for the belt. Malcolm X and Sam Cooke is arguing because he's like, you hear pandering to the white people and you could be one of the most powerful, influential voices out here. And that's supposed to be like the transition of Sam Cooke's music. Jim Brown. So Muhammad Ali and Sam Cooke, they leave and they go to the liquor store. Ali just came out publicly that he's Muslim, part of the Nation of Islam. Jim Brown's having a conversation with Malcolm X. And he's like, you light-skinned Negroes always go so hard and end up so militant. And it makes me wonder if you're trying to prove a point to the white people, or it makes me wonder if you're trying to teach a lesson to white people or your own people. And this conversation is like, do we overcompensate because we light skin?
I say that as a joke.
Well, listen,
but I don't think that's what it is.
There is.
I mean, sometimes
there is some. All right, so the light skin gets the bullshit from all directions. So I guess it causes you to have to be black or white, nigga. And if you're gonna be black,
you're gonna be black.
You gotta
double down.
Exactly. Triple down on that bitch.
Like, oh, you thought these dark skinned niggas? All right. Wait till I go upside your head.
Exactly. So I mean, there is an aspect of that. Like, nigga, y'all niggas.
I guess I say that as a joke and the truth, kind of.
White people be like, "You're not even black. You're one of us." No, the fuck, I am not. Yeah.
I guess I ain't got.
Poleher Bare old mama be talking that bullshit.
Because I've never had anyone say that to me.
Yeah, but I'm extra light skinned.
Heavy on the
heavy on the light skin.
Word.
No,
you ain't light skinned, you bright skinned.
This nigga twin. I was talking to my cousin, Jaquan, and Twin was like, "Man, y'all niggas think y'all slick. Like, nigga, y'all white people with a nigga nose." I'm like, my nigga, you just keep coming up with the fuck shit, don't you? But word. Light-skinned niggas gotta go fucking...
Gotta go dumb on them.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Niggas be the hardest. You feel me? We be sensitive with... Listen, only a real nigga could lay down on a split and take a picture seriously.
Huh?
Only a... Shamar Moores wouldn't exist if they wasn't real niggas. Prince was the most gangster nigga out here with the Michael Jackson voice. only a real nigga could wear a blouse and tell you this. Nah, now I'm transferring into
flamboyant. Yeah.
He was.
That's factual.
Probably still the only nigga, the only heterosexual nigga to wear ass out jeans. Like,
and take everybody bitch in this room. Like, how, nigga? Like, well, what am I missing here?
Light skinned niggas be the real niggas, bro.
Okay. And Prince, so go get the assless chaps.
And then, Prince was also
go get the assless chaps.
I don't want to be that real.
And Prince was also going stupid hard on these music niggas.
He was.
That nigga was fucking telling niggas, yo, better own your fucking masters. He used to not work with artists who didn't own their masters.
But that makes sense.
Like, on some G shit. Like, I'm telling you, I'm pushing this narrative. Light skinned niggas be the realest niggas, bro.
All right, can you give me a water? Because now you just...
Where is it? Oh. Hold up.
We share a birthday.
6'7".
Me and Prince.
You knew that already? Mm-hmm. Oh,
I just wasn't wearing no ass out pants.
I mean that's the Gemini in you.
Nah, I had to channel the other energy because
Yo, word on the streets. I know Gemini women are fucking psychotic.
Yo,
For sure.
not to cut you off, but I feel like there are signs of people that I've never interacted with.
It's true.
like who?
Like for me, it's probably Sagittarius, Pisces.
When you say interacted, you mean like period?
Yeah,
Like I've never like
he couldn't tell you what they're like because he's had such limited interaction.
like I've never even had the conversation of when your birthday is. You know, like it never even got that far.
So like one or a bunch? Like you've not dealt with one, or you've not like had multiple interactions with a particular sign.
So I don't know very many Geminis. You may be the only one.
Ralphie.
He is. Okay. I know mad Leos, and it's weird because are we not like supposed to not like get along, right?
Based on your nature, no.
Right. I know mad of them. I get along with most of them.
But ain't you a Leo?
Yes.
So you're not supposed to get along with other Leos?
Yes. I think so. I don't really know.
I mean, I don't know. I'm asking.
Well,
for clarity 'cause I don't know.
Leos have personality type that's really fucking dominant and extra, so normally they don't get along.
I know a couple Virgos. Libras I get along with. Scorpios, I have a bunch in my family, but outside of that, I don't know really any Scorpios.
Chris?
He's family. I don't even know what come after Scorpio.
Sagittarius.
Sagittarius.
And my son, no.
No, that's December.
That's after Scorpio.
Sag.
So
Yeah.
it's November.
November is Scorpio.
Yeah, it goes into month.
Oh, October, November is Scorpio. November, December, Sagittarius.
Yeah. My son's a Sagittarius. I think he's the only Sag I know. And then what's
about
after Sag?
Capricorn.
Capricorn.
I don't know any of those. Pisces, Tina's a Pisces.
My mom's a Capricorn.
My mom's a
I wouldn't say I
Capricorn.
didn't know that.
I know now like 7 people that have my mom's exact birthday. That's also the universe playing games with me.
I think I've had interactions with.
I know.
Zodiac
I
sign.
can tell you. I know one Taurus. No, 2. My sister's one, so she don't count.
Yo, I don't
But
have.
is that
I
like
don't
a
know
thing?
a lot of Tauruses, but Tay Tay. She gave me enough impression as a Taurus.
But is that a thing though? Like where you just
I feel like it is
the
because I have the
universe makes
same
you avoid those
experience.
people?
Yeah, like Pisces.
So
I
you're saying
have.
outside of your family.
Yeah.
mostly outside of my family or people that
So what would you say you have the least Gemini?
no, it's probably like what, Sagittarius. I don't think I know any of them except my son,
Malcolm's a Sag.
Jackson. Oh, Malcolm's a Taurus.
Jackson is a Scorp.
Is
No, he's right day after Scorpio.
So that's sad. Oh, okay. He's 23rd.
Yeah, 11/23.
Okay.
I know.
Malcolm
Was
is 5'11".
May.
He's a Taurus.
Oh,
Just missed it by 10 days.
What, being a Gemini?
Oh, so Malcolm's gonna be a monster in a few.
That's why you don't fuck with you now.
Nah, he fuck with me. They both fuck with me now. Jackson not so much though, but Malcolm fuck with me.
Why Jackson don't fuck with you?
Nigga,
That
Jackson,
nigga-
the boss of everybody, nigga. I watched him Ike Turner his mom's. Word. Phone rang. He walked over there. He tried to grab it. Shit. No. Wop. Like, oh. And just walked off. Like, he tough. She goes, yeah, he beats me. He thinks he's
shit.
my man.
But yeah, yo, I noticed, and in like a dating space, it gets thicker. Like
I don't need no
like,
Pisces. Don't ask me about that.
No, I'm
Just
talking.
Tina.
I'm talking about for me. Like, I don't run. I don't
She's a
run into.
Pisces?
Yeah, February 23rd.
Oh, she just missed Aquarius.
I don't think I know any of those either. I thought it went
Twin is Aquarius.
It's Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces.
Capricorn. Yeah,
Like from January.
I don't think I know any like very many Aquarius. And my mother's a Aries, and she's really the only one I know. And Sierra.
I'm happy.
Your dad's Aries?
Milka Aries too.
Yeah.
I don't fuck with Milka. I'm scared of her.
And
I think Aries.
Rosie's a Taurus.
Okay. But those are all like relationships of other. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I guess you can count them, but
I mean, so like for me, it's different because like
you're a Gemini, and you're a Gemini.
I don't understand.
You're a super toxic nigga.
No, it's not that he's super toxic. Me being a Leo, the universe is having me avoid these certain people. But being that he's a Gemini, those same people aren't. You know what I'm saying? Being avoided by
okay.
his, you know.
By
So
him.
if I know them through him,
That's
that's not
different.
really my connection. You know what I'm saying?
Well, him and Ralphie are my only two Gemini friends. Leo, yo, I do wind up friends with a lot of Leos. Like the nigga in my car got impounded with.
I mean,
he's
we
a
them
Leo.
boys.
Huh?
We them boys.
I hear y'all niggas is super duper toxic.
Debatable.
Like Tina's got a gag order, so she's not gonna say nothing. But every time I hear
NDA,
every time I hear girls describe Leo niggas
In blood, nigga.
they are fucking like they are the trauma givers.
I mean, I've heard that. I've seen that on Justin LeBoy comments. Pinned comment. Fuck them Leos.
Word. All that women say about it, Libras is that they lie a lot.
You a liar?
Nope. By omission. Apparently, that's just as heavy as the plain old white lie.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Says the Twitter community. This Twitter shit. I think Twitter done took over the world, bro. I'm realizing
Twitter is the better app of all of them.
I'm realizing that all of the fuck shit literally comes from trending shit on Twitter.
Yes.
Like the words that we now can't use. You can't call a girl a female.
I've heard this, and what the fuck is that about? You
They
have
said-
to call
they
them
said-
women.
You know all right,
an
so
animal can also, like a dog, can also be female, but a woman identifies as humanity.
here's the most
You had this conversation.
No, I was listening in on one of the rooms that this nigga pinged me in. So like some of them I'll actually listen, but like when they start getting out of pocket and yelling, "Drop your address," I'm
But
out.
I sent y'all. I guess a
Probably.
nigga screen recorded. Was that the same room you talking about? The same room you was actually listening?
Like
wait, how you got a screen recording?
No, I didn't screen record it. I follow a couple pages on Instagram that screen
be
record
posting
conversations,
combos from
and then YouTube
rooms.
as well.
And
So, like, they have IGs.
One of the rooms I was in popped up on it.
like
Well, it was
the
a conversation about
conversation
that-
was being had.
Yeah.
Like
I'm just wondering if
same
it's the
female
same
is
exact
disrespectful.
room.
Oh, okay. Now we've never made a room around this, but I know in
But the
conversation.
dude was saying like we call. Fuck, I can't even really remember. But he was like, we call like when they're talking about sports, women's basketball, women's soccer, this type of shit. And then he was like, and then some shit about female and why it's derogatory and all this shit. And I'm like,
Yeah,
what?
so like when you say female basketball player, apparently that's not disrespectful because calling them a basketball player
Gives them
identifies
humanity.
as humanity.
Listen, that sounds
Why?
like some Twitter bullshit
oh
explanation.
yeah, and there was a nigga in it. I was like, well, I know a female dog that plays
Yeah,
basketball
so I
too.
can teach a dog to shoot a basketball.
Yeah, so it was probably the same room. But I'm like,
Yo, so here's the most real nigga answer I heard about the female shit.
okay,
So you know how like we be talking, we be like, oh, bitch is this, bitch is
Right.
that. A girl was like, let's keep it 100. When y'all stutter and go, females, you really mean to say bitch. So that's why we don't like it. Because when we like whenever we go, okay,
just say bitch.
females
But I didn't
be.
say bitch though. So
But that's what I'm
Oh,
saying.
so if I
could've said
stutter and
bitch.
say women, like that's better.
like, but females be doing this, and that. Nigga, they will unmute the mic. Women, thank you.
so they rather be called bitch.
I feel like just somebody will tell somebody to be offended about
It's in the
something,
same box
and they
as
just
bitch.
get offended by it. I don't get
But
it.
it's not the same word though.
Not
Like
even
if you look
close.
them up in the dictionary, they're two entirely different definitions.
I didn't look this up. Let's look it up right now.
Nigga, you can't say bitch. You can't say female. I also learned.
So
I
what
think
are
we
we
talked about
defining?
this on a previous episode, but
Female.
Female and women. I want to know what the difference is.
the black struggle is attached. The black struggle cannot be solo. The black agenda, it always has to be attached
Oh yeah,
to something else.
right.
LGBT or feminism
PETA
or
or
womanist.
There's
or-
always some shit. Yeah.
So
that shit is fucking weird.
They think
Yo, we
that-
pulled
they
some
think our
UK
fight isn't exclusive.
Yeah.
So the definition of female, adjective, of or denoting the sex that can bear offspring or produce eggs, distinguished biologically by the production of gametes or ova, which can be fertilized by male gametes. Right.
Okay. So that's just
That's female.
identifying a biological.
Yes. Noun, a female animal or plant. Right? And then define woman. Noun, an adult female human being.
Okay.
Yeah, like they will really come at your head for that and act like. But then I hear
But
in the
calling
same
them female
esteem.
is not wrong because if you, by that definition, if you possess the organs to produce eggs, you're a female. Yes.
Right. I mean, we know that. But in the same esteem, right? I'll like there was this rapper joint, a girl that got on there and she said females like 14 times after niggas been getting ragged on for 2 hours for saying that shit. And not one woman checked her the same way they do the word bitch. Mm-hmm. So they just taking possession of shit.
Yeah, they just don't want us to say
Yeah.
it. But it's like they call us all kinds of
Everything,
niggas. Word.
all the time.
Stupid ass nigga, dumb ass
best,
nigga,
the best thing you could be
ugly
called
ass
as a
nigga.
male is a nigga. That's as light as it's gonna get.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's dogs.
Everything else is compounded on nigga though.
Yeah.
Funky ass nigga. Like, damn, bitch.
Deadbeats and
Yeah, this dead.
oh, you know, it was my pronoun for last week
What?
or Friday. Dusty.
You was a dusty nigga?
You know what? Listen, I've come to the conclusion that I'm just resting in my divine masculinity. All right? So, the girl said I'm resting in my dusty, and that's what I'm doing because I'm a dusty nigga. But I just want to be allowed the space to rest in my divine masculinity. All right?
So why she called you dusty?
Oh, because
Checked on some shit.
apparently, if you get a female pregnant, I mean, if you have two adults, female or woman, and male or nigga, has sex,
Gotta use all the pronouns.
exactly, and the female or woman gets pregnant, if you as the male or nigga don't want the baby, it's fuck you. It doesn't matter because it's ultimately up to her.
Right.
But then when she has the baby, you have to be loyal to your bloodline by financially supporting the child. And I said, bitch, you bugging. You out here kidnapping niggas and telling them like it's all good. Like,
Right.
so apparently I'm dusty for that, you know? But
I let y'all my life a little bit.
told you had this conversation. I told you.
So like, my girl and I had conversations, right? So she was going to school in Pennsylvania, and like towards the end of the pregnancy, she was like, I'm gonna bring the baby with me to Pennsylvania and you can come and visit. And I'm like, well, if you in class, who gonna watch the baby? Oh, I'll put him in daycare. So from my perspective,
I got more time.
I'm like, so you'd rather hand the baby off to strangers than leave him up here with his family and you can come visit? Or I can bring him down? No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that I don't want to be away from my son that long. So it's fuck me. And me being away from my son that long is just fuck me, right? No, that's not what I'm saying. So explain what you're saying, because it's either fuck me or it's not. Because if it's not, it would be a conversation.
Right.
But your mind is made up that your son is going to be, our son is going to be wherever you are. Like, fuck how I feel. Fuck what I want. It's, no, he's going to be with me. And it's like, how? Like we both made this decision. Like, it's just fuck the father, essentially.
Right, and I think society has put women in a perspective
To say fuck this, fuck that nigga.
Well, that's
and
because of
be
political
the
power, right?
And be the primary care providers.
I was just about to talk about that. So I've come to the conclusion based. It's not concrete research, but just from the conversations that niggas be having with women. Like I would say 3 to 5% of them feel like there's accountability for them in sex if a pregnancy happens. Outside of that, it is always your fault. Well, nigga, why didn't you wear a condom? Well, why you sticking your dick in raw? Well, as if they just standing around bent over waiting for some nigga to just come and have his way. These are real arguments that could go on for hours and hours with them. They just refuse to take the accountability. But they are quick to say, oh, well, I'm not paying for the fucking baby. So no accountability for the child being made. You want to keep the baby and you want the nigga to pay for it. Well, if I know women, you're just looking for another meal ticket in the same finessing ass way. Only this way, you're literally kidnapping a nigga for 18 years.
26 if the kid goes to college.
Is that you got to keep paying? See,
As long as they're
26 now.
yeah, good old 45, 44, 44 extended that.
crazy. So
With the Obamacare, it extended to 26 if they're in college.
I thought that was
Yo.
just like eligibility to be on insurance.
hey, listen, that's going to incentivize fathers to fucking go and teach their kids how to run businesses and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because fuck all that. But yeah, like, and so we get into the discussion of if you broke, just say that and give me the fucking kid. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
No, because
They not hearing that.
then they're gonna take you to court.
Then who's going to take it?
The woman. If
Yeah.
you say that to them, they're gonna take you to court.
But
Then they're
if
gonna
you-
force you to pay them.
But if you take
then
me to
you
court,
have to fight
you're
for
not gonna get what I would have given you.
more than likely if you're a generous nigga.
What I'm saying is, right? Let's say y'all tried to talk it out and negotiate. No, look, the kid might be better off financially staying with me, right? I make this. This is the kind of lifestyle that I live. This is where I'm at to be able to provide financially for this child, right? If they decide to go to court, and most of the time they'll win the custody, even if you make more money, simply because they're the mom, right?
Like also, I don't know any state
It's-
that are like pro
None.
men.
None. That system is pro women, right? But most of the time, when they go to court, it's pennies compared to what I would have given had we had a civil conversation, right? Where you might be spending $400, $500, $600 every week on a kid. You go to court,
$120 a week,
right? Now you significantly went down, right, by maybe $1,000 every month that you had and could have done whatever with. Because I know that my son is gonna get good. I know that you're not gonna give all of the bread, but my son's gonna have what he needs, and you can't say that I didn't give.
Let's put it like this. If you have to walk into a courtroom to secure any type of bag from the BRCA for your child, you can't afford the child. Am I bugging?
I don't think that's always the case. Sometimes
they just bitter. Okay,
Yes.
fine. But if you have the dad going, which, listen, if you're a father and you ain't offering up this, then you are a piece of shit, and
We're not even talking about you right now.
you know what I'm saying? But if the dad is like 9 times out of 10, because when you get into the conversations with these girls, women, they say, "Oh, dad is a white collar guy. Oh, he works construction. Oh, he does this." The nigga ain't laying around fucking figuring out how to create a OnlyFans based on whatever the fuck it is. And so it's like, okay, well, why isn't the child there? No, my baby ain't go. Okay, so you say, and most of them will tell you they pro-black and all of this stuff. How are you going to voluntarily destroy your kid in that way? Because you're that selfish, or you've just been taught that way, or because that's what you're doing. You're saying, okay, I'm not going to give him to the father, even though he's going to have a lower quality of life with me, take on all of this trauma, and have a higher probability of fucking not knowing how to be a man when he grows up. But even a girl, right? Even if you have a daughter, if the dad is taking care, niggas don't be out here, unless they just complete bums. You know what I'm saying? Niggas, for the most part, do what they got to do so they can pay their bills and keep it moving.
yeah.
If the nigga is out here paying his bills and keeping it moving, give the fucking child to the dad. Point blank, period. If you have to walk in a courtroom and you're not bitter, you can't afford it. Because you can't afford to take care of yourself in that case. And if women were like, that theory about women being asexual, like they could reproduce without males.
Have Jesus babies?
If that were the case, you would have to be doing that regardless. You know what I'm saying? Taking care of your household, doing all that stuff. So them bitches had 80 pounds of fruit on their head and was popping out babies without the niggas. So they held it down. Like, that conversation blows mine every time. And it's like, yo, it's worldwide, my nigga. Like, they hearing it. So this is one of the major issues in our community. That
Yeah, I know a dude who was like just frivolously giving her bread, like, you need that,
1,000.
Yeah, like, right, you short on this, just whatever he had, he would give it to her. And she was like, I'm gonna take the nigga to court. Took him to court. Court was like, $150 a month, well, $150 a week, or whatever, every pay period, whatever it was.
Why did she take him to court though?
I don't know, some bullshit. So he was like, yo, I'm not doing what I used to do. It's already on paper. That's it.
Because she probably started calling.
The
Like,
court
I'm
said
missing that bread.
$150 a week.
And if he's like, anything that has to do with your crib, I'm not even, you get your $150 when he's at my house, feed him, clothe him, whatever, but I'm not doing none of that. Anything that involves your crib, I'm not even, he can't even go back to your house with clothes that I bought him that's in my house.
Where he gonna wear the shit that you packed in his bag.
He came over here in these clothes, he's going back with these clothes on.
we gotta find a way for people to be able to fucking actually co-parent the right way or something, my nigga. But
At least
then
offered the opportunity to.
also
just
I
think a lot of
noticed,
the time
and
it's not a amicable breakup. Like the situation, like someone feel away, and when that happens,
But that shouldn't just give you the.
my nigga, I think it's your responsibility as a parent to go, okay, fuck my feelings for right now. It's about the best interest of my child.
and that's what it should be. But how rational are people really?
Right?
I don't know.
Look at this shit on the Capitol. Like, rational people don't storm federal buildings, right? And if we learn nothing the past 4 years, is that there are a lot of irrational people.
In that instance, I think there are enough rational people, but I think there are niggas who are followers, and they did it because someone else felt the way. They got hyped up. They got the battery put in their back to do that type of
Yeah.
shit. You know? So I think because there were some people standing outside like, yo, those dudes are a piece of shit. They ain't not patriots. Da, 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 da.
But that's rational, right? Because
Right, but then you have some people that are followers, and you know they're just stupid people. They're not smart, but normally they would be rational, but circumstances take them over the hedge.
I don't know about I don't know if it's worth whatever charges that these people about to face, because I don't think that these are like city or state level charges. These are probably federal crimes that all of them are being charged with.
You think
because
Trump
it's
gonna
federal
pardon them
building.
all?
You know what I think will happen? If it were me and I was the attorney general, I wait until the 21st to even bring the charges.
That's what they're gonna do.
But
Bring
the thing
bring
about
some
it is,
bullshit so
no,
that
but
we can
the
hold
thing
them.
is, the AG is hired by Trump. So if he tells them put charges on them, and then I'll pardon them, then that's what's gonna happen. Unless they just completely think that they're just gonna get away with not doing it.
I mean, after it seemed like some of the Republicans, I guess, like turned their back on Trump. But it's like, at what point do you stop endorsing the bullshit? It's like, all right, you had your 4 years, you lost. It was fun while it lasted, bro. Now it's back to business as usual. Like, okay, you had your fun. Like, this was your last little stunt. Cool. You know? It didn't work out quite how you thought it would. Chuck it up. Like, you gotta hold this L, and now they're going to jail. If it were me, that's all right, here, look, we give you some bullshit charges, and then we can always add charges as we say, oh, we found new evidence to increase the charges.
I mean, I think that that's what they're gonna do. But yeah. So next week, the purveyors of the patriarchy will be Does the patriarchy exist for black people?
No.
Thank you. Next week, the POPs will be delineating whether or not women who kidnap niggas should not be granted their child. I think that they should pass legislation. If I tell you before the first trimester,
I think that a rational woman. Well, I think that if there was some kind of a contract you could sign, like, look, this is what it is. I'm the dad. This is the mom. We think. And, you know, she wants it. I don't. And we sign paperwork. I think any rational woman would allow that to go down if she's that hell-bent on having that child.
in the first 2-3 months,
I think whenever.
we got to leave the the option for them to, you know, kill it.
What?
Kill it. We gotta leave the option for that, right? So
Okay.
it would have to be like early. But if I say I don't want it and you say you want it, then I should be free of the bullshit.
I think it's possible.
We need to get legislation passed.
Just move out of state, bro.
It would make harsh accountability for these
Move out of state. You'll be fine.
females.
Move out of state.
move out of
if you can.
No, it's not that. I don't think they can even bring you to court if she lives in another state.
a word.
Yeah, I think that's why a lot of niggas be moving out of state.
Oh shoot! That just connected the dots from some joint. Pops just bounce like to a whole nother state and just disappear from from shorty life, and then
Get on the phone.
you know stop it. Bro, you gonna have this. She's gonna fucking blow my house up over this podcast because I know she be lurking.
Does she
and
listen?
I know she does.
Tell her to share it on her story.
You know, I got reason to believe that the explosiveness of our disconnect happened because of the podcast. I got reason to believe that. Like,
Tell her
she
to
just
share
be
it.
listening in.
Tell her to share it on her story, bro.
Word, we need that, nigga,
Listen, they ain't even gotta listen to it. We just need them
to see it.
to follow the page so we could have 10,000 followers. Start to influence some shit. Matter of fact, tell them to subscribe to the YouTube. They ain't even got to subscribe to the pod.
Bring her on as a guest.
Whew. I'm good.
You want me to line that up for you, bro?
I'm good.
We can sit y'all right next to each other.
And she gonna be doing all the talking.
I'm sure she would.
So hold on. Now niggas
Now
got
he
a
wanna be
topic.
the B-Mike.
Yeah. Now niggas come with a topic that we want to talk about and he don't want to talk about.
Y'all think he's gonna drag this shit out till next year?
Until there's another one to talk about.
This revolution shall be leaderless, nigga. Fuck you, dude.
And the revolution's your penis, nigga? Like,
Exactly. Fucking leaderless. I'm giving the streets back to the streets, but it's still gonna be leaderless.
We gonna see, bro.
But yeah,
if you even know how to do that. With your light skin tendencies.
I keep telling you, light skins are the real niggas. See y'all niggas next week, Beezies.
Peace.
Get us out of here. No.